Hi guys. Today I feel a lot better than yesterday. Work was really good, and I kicked butt today. That was the best day I had today. Um, I don't have a headache anymore. In today's video, we are gonna do a top 10 reasons why I hate Apples, the Apple phones. Now, Steve Jobs, I'm not gonna bash him. I'm not gonna bash the company, but there's some things I don't like about Apple and that Samsung is awesome. Okay? And the number one reason, the build. I do not like the metal design. I think it looks terrible. And, yes, they are made here in America, but still they're not really that good. They're not built like Samsung. I have the S8 Plus, best phone I've ever had. I had the S5, I had the S4, had the S3. I loved all of them. And the problem, yeah, we have Samsung TVs. Do you ever see Apple with a TV? No, they don't have TVs. They make computers and phones. That's all they do, and laptops and uh number two. Uh, the the LCD displays, I can't stand them. They're not really that nice looking. I think they're really terrible. Now, I'm not trying to bash Apple. Yes, with the new phone, the iPhone X, it did use the Samsung displays, but still not as good as Samsung is. Samsung's been making phones way since the 80s, okay? And yes, I am an American and I like Samsung, so what? Most of the people do like Samsung anyway, okay? Um, Number three is the battery life. Battery life is just terrible. You only get a few hours worth of battery life. With this phone, I only get like a day's worth or two. It's really good to have a really good battery on a phone, and that's the reason why the S8 Plus just kills it with the battery. It lasts as a full day worth of battery use. When you're looking for a phone, guys, always remember quality versus quantity. Okay, no matter what, you're always gonna have buy a phone. Everybody has an opinion. I like Samsung. Other people might like Apple. And and I have people who make fun at work all the time about Samsung, how good they are, and they are. But a lot of people say, "Why don't you get an Apple product?" I said, "No." Okay. Number four, there's no wireless charging. Yes, the new iPhone 8 Plus does, and the Plus has it, and X. But last year's model, it did not have wireless charging. Um, and there was a reason why. This year, they did use Samsung displays, and um, they did a really good job with the displays, I gotta say. But still, I'm not gonna go spend $1,500 on an Apple product, and I'm not trying to. I don't want to get in trouble on YouTube about. This is just my opinion. I like Samsung. I do not like Apple. A lot of people have opinions. You people like Apple. Some people like Android. So what? Okay. Number five. There is no USB Type C. No fast charging. And yes, they haven't been using that lately. But you know what? To be brutally honest, back then I did have the the Nano just for listening music. It was awesome. I liked it, in my opinion, because Samsung at the time did not make any um, iPods or Nanos or anything like that. And everybody has an opinion on what they like. Okay, I am not bashing Apple. I'm not trying to. I'm just saying these are top things I don't like about them. Okay, about the product. I'm not bashing them. I'm not trying to get myself in trouble and all this. I just don't really think that they're a good company that much. Steve Jobs, I give it out to him. He was a good inventor for Apple. But when he died, the company went downhill. Yes, Apple stocks are going up, and you know, that's the whole. My dad has Apple stocks too. Okay, number six, the uh, the camera is not as good as the Samsung. I have the S8 Plus. Hands down, the best camera in any phone I have ever seen. I'm recording with my front-facing camera, the S8, the the 8 megapixel camera. Beautiful. You can see my face. You can see the background. You can see blurs out the background just a little bit. So it's just really that good in quality of a camera. Number seven is the speaker. And there's other Android phones that are better, that have better speakers, but the problem is that they're not as Apple speakers are not as good. I mean, there's other phones like the OnePlus 5 is really good with speakers. SE Plus, really good. Not the best, but good. Number eight, waterproofing. This has IP68. The 8 Plus and the 8 have IP67, which is okay, but SA Plus once again wins with the waterproofing. Yes, you're not going to put the iPhone in the water, and yes, you're not going to put the S8 Plus in the water for numerous amounts of time. Um, Number 9, the headphone jack. Yes, there is no headphone jack on the 8 Plus. I believe there's not. Um, I want to see if they, I think I was watching their event the other day. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I burped. Um, and I think I didn't see, because they made the phone really thin, which is good, because people, you see, this generation, phones are having less bezels on each side of the phone, okay? And the problem, and that's the big, everybody wants it. They want less bezels, they want bigger screens. Everybody wants the bigger screen, the better battery life, the better charging, the whole package, and that's what Samsung has to offer. They kick ass every time. And, Apple's starting to get up there too. They are trying. I think the iPhone X does, in my opinion, I think it does look a lot better than last year's. Um, yes, they did put the display, the Samsung display to OLED in the iPhone X. I think it looks hands down really good. At least they didn't put an LCD in this year, which is good. And the not top 10 on the list is um what you call it, did I already say battery? Yeah, I already said, but the build, okay? When the 6 Plus came out, I think Jerry Rig Everything was doing a teardown video and on a bend test and a scratch test, and I put a few years worth of use into a S6 Plus. and he bent the phone, and the phone actually cracked in half. And I'm thinking, like, wow, like, if you have tight jeans on when you put the, I'm not talking, I mean, the new 8 Plus is good. It's a lot better than the 6 Plus. But this is my top 10 reason why. Yeah, I think when he was doing that video, I was like, wow, wow, that is terrible. That is really terrible. Because it is, it's, yes, they have been progressing every single year they come out with a phone. And, that's the whole main reason why, people decide to go to Samsung. Yes, the Note 7 did explode, and yes, it did have a lot of problems with that, but when the Note 8 came out, I'm thinking that the Note 8 looks a lot better in performance and appearance. It looks pretty good, because when I went to Verizon the other day, I looked at it and it looks exactly like the S8 Plus, just with an S Pen and bigger screen. That's about it, guys. And more RAM management. Um, I'll do two more, okay? The number 11 reason, no VR headset. Now, yes, the VR headset is with the S8 Plus. I do have it. In my opinion, I like the quality of it because I can play games, I can watch movies, I can, um, you know, watch previews on YouTube, and um, oh, and shout out to Jerry Rig Everything. He is another good YouTuber, and he's one of those people that are just like really good, like hands down. He he tears down the phone. He did with the S8 Plus too, and I think that was pretty cool to see what was in the S8 Plus. And he scratched the back off the glass, sprayed some stuff on the the back of the glass, and took the the color of the phone, took that off, make it clear so it looks like an old Game Boy. Was pretty impressive. I was surprised about that. I liked that video. Please go check out that video. So yes, here are my top 10 reasons why I dislike Apple. Now, I'm not gonna hate on them. I'm not gonna, bash them, but they do need some improvements that us Android people need. That we want. And yeah, so please like, comment, subscribe to my channel if you have not. Comment down below what's your favorite phone, if it's Android versus Apple. And I'll see you guys in the next video of Joey's vlogging channel. Bye.